Band Bros, baby.
Hey, yo, what it do? YouTube BandBruhZ crew, you feel me? It's your boy Nigel, and as you know again, bro, I'm back on this nice Sunday to bring content. I'm starting to figure out which days I think work best for me to get y'all this content and everything, while also still being able to post my own content that I've recorded. So listen, bro, I think Sundays might be the days, bro. Hey, listen, bro, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody had a great weekend, man, because I know I did. It's always a great weekend when this band shit is going on, family. It always is, bro. Listen. Brought to you by Marching Sport. Shout out my dog, bro. Listen, I had one of the coolest stories with Marching Sport before I get into this, man. I remember one time when I was at the HBCU Labor Day Classic here in Charlotte, maybe a year ago, right? And Marching Sport was there. I didn't even know it was him, right? I didn't even know. I was still learning people as I'm going along. And he comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, sir, I just want to say, I love your commentary when it comes to your videos." And I'm like, commentary? And at first I'm like, thank you. And he was like, "You know who I am?" I was like, "Honestly, sir, no, I'm still learning as I'm going along." And Smash Time was right there. He just started laughing. And he was like, "Man, I'm Marching Sport." I was like, "You're Marching Sport?" I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck?" Like, bro, gave him a mean ass dap, you feel me? And he an OG, so I couldn't dap him up too hard. You know, you dap up a nigga too hard nowadays, that shit might hurt a nigga. So it's like, I just gave him, "What's up, big dog?" You feel me? "What's up, fam?" But yo, that's just, bro, just the fact that I'm sharing the floor with some of these greats, these legends, these GOATs, man. Hey, listen, bro, Marching Sport has took the time to bring us the battle that took place between Jackson State and Mississippi Valley, the twin from down the street. I'm not calling them the actual twin of Jackson. I'm saying, though, like the stepbrother from down the street. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, bro, I've always liked this exchange with Jackson State and Mississippi Valley, bro. I've always liked this exchange. There's been some lopsided exchanges, though. Because I remember last time when Jackson State was in that stadium, not last year, but the year before, oh, they whooped Mississippi Valley's ass. Matter of fact, Mississippi Valley had them weak-ass arrangements that I was listening to that was just like, bro, if you don't believe me, go back. What's this year, 2025? Go back and listen to Mississippi Valley versus Jackson State reaction 2023. I promise you, I was like, what the fuck? That shit was horrible. It was horrible. It was lopsided. But I'm not going to cap. Mississippi Valley is not no slouch now. These niggas is coming with it. Now, listen, we're talking more so about Valley than we are Jackson State because we already know what Jackson State is going to bring to the table. Right? We know Jackson State is going to do this. We know Jackson State is going to do that. What do I expect in this battle? I low-key expect more of an arrogance more so than a finesse type of battle. And that's just because of these two bands, bro. These are two Mississippi bands, bro. These directors. And if you notice, bro, when Valley, from what I've heard this season, this is only my personal experience from what I've listened to. When Valley be bringing some of these crank arrangements, they be coming with it. Right, they be coming with it. I'm interested to see what the exchange is finna be. It looks like Jackson State's finna be up first, bro. So listen, bro, I'm gonna go ahead, move y'all down here to the bottom of the screen, gang. You feel me? Hey, it's good to be doing these videos again. We still got this Alcorn and what Southern. We still got Texas Southern and who they go against? Texas Southern and was it Texas Southern and I forgot who, but you feel we got some battles, bro. We got, and they got 0 and 5th quarters. That's another thing. I ain't even check out the 0 quarter for this because I actually watched it already. It was only 14 minutes. Right? It was only 14 minutes. And there was some good exchanges. Y'all had what? The Sean in there from Valley. Then, of course, Jackson. I think Jackson brought out the flick of the wrist again. And then, you feel me? I think I heard the Excursion 2000. So it was some good shit in there. But I'm going to be real with y'all, bro. Come on, bro. Yes, the 0 quarter could get a reaction, but it's 14 minutes, bro. Like, some people be like, bro, please react to that, bro. 14 minutes, gang, bro, that's not a real 0 quarter. It was some nice exchanges. And let's just enjoy it for the ambiance. This is the nitty-gritty we finna get into. A 25-minute battle, this is at least 5-6 rounds, bro. 4, 5, 6 rounds, right? So let's go ahead, bro. Let's get into this, man. Hey, I'm ready to see this. Marching Sport, bro. What you got for me, brother? Turn this up a little bit. What's up, Jackson? First song up. Nice and calm. Ooh. crowd. I had the Kappa start shimmying and all that. Them niggas randomly started strolling. Okay. Hey, somebody comment what this song is. Somebody comment what this song is. Shout out to the JSU. I hear that conversation. Hey, that shit just kept climbing, bro. Nice first song. It's what I thought the first song out the gate would be, though. What's up, Valley? Okay. I feel like I need a little bit more clarity, though. Hey, what's Mississippi Valley's dance team name? Shout out to those ladies as well, yo. Killing it as always, looking good as always. Bro, I miss being in the band, bro. I miss having dancers, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I miss having the dancers. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got the frat down there strolling. Hey, big 151, big 151. All right, so let's see. We are good. Okay. So, Pete, bro. Pete, I'm not going to cap. I love this battle. I love this matchup. I think these are two. I think, like, bro, it's like if one band gives off a doppelganger type of vibe, for real, to another band. I'm not saying in any type of way they compare, they can relate. If you want to say that, you say that. In this battle, though, let me get some water right quick. About to start my talking. I'm going to be real with you. First round, I actually got to get a slight edge to Jackson. I get a slight edge to Jackson, and no disrespect to Valley, because Valley, I like what y'all came back with. You feel me? Now this the thing with Jackson. It took me a little minute to really start to feel the arrangement. I was hearing it. I was trying to listen to the conversations that the arrangement was having, right, with the different sections, and then the drum line as well, right? Because like I told you, I'm trying to get better at really understanding the arrangements even better. Because when you're a drummer and you're playing from the back view, from the back side, right, it's just different. You hear it different, right? You hear it different naturally. So I'm trying to get better at that. With Mississippi Valley, bro. So Mississippi Valley, I like that response, bro. But put it like this. This is the best way I can give my example. The clarity that was there in that arrangement was okay. But it was times where I was just trying to understand whose part was to really get the shine or to really be heard. Because at times it just felt like it was a little bit of everything everywhere. right? That's just my personal opinion. I also relate it to a kind of like, it's a difference in clarity as far as when it comes to playing something that we really know compared to something maybe we don't know. I'm not saying Valley didn't know this, right? But I'm gonna give this as an example, and y'all can take it and run with it as y'all please. When Valley went against like Alcorn, that song, you know that song, dun 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 dun. Dun 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 wah wah. That shit, when I heard that the first time, was it gave the same vibes of this song. Not compared as far as vibe, I'm saying as far as the clarity. But then I heard that motherfucker again when it went against Alcorn though. I forgot the first time I heard them play that, but then when they went against Alcorn and played it, that shit was so fucking tough and pressure. I just feel like in this case, Valley, let it marinate just a little bit more. Define the roles and what the people are supposed to be doing and not doing. Who gets this moment? Who gets that? Now, I'm not telling someone how to. I'm not trying to tell someone how to manage their arrangements. I'm not an arranger. I don't know. I'm just saying in that case, I needed to understand more clearly, and I couldn't as much for Valley side compared to Jackson. 1-0. Let's keep it going. There go that man Pruitt in the crowd. There go that man. Bro, I love to dap up, bro. There go that man in the crowd. Bro, mark my words. If I see Jackson State, I gotta get a flick with every director, bro. It's at the bare minimum, bro. I already got a vlog. This arrangement is cold. That was a very happy, joyful type of arrangement. I rock with it. Very happy, very joyful. All right, what's the response? Is this what I think on the podium? I'm looking at the students' vibes right now. I like the way Marching Sport always does this zoom in. So I'm trying to see if the crowd, or I mean if the students are feeling this arrangement. It's a smooth arrangement, bro. It's smooth. He take his jacket off. Oh, okay. What's up with it? This man turned around. Valley. Didn't I say, oh, and I hate that I'm about to say this, but didn't I say, in order to, in my personal opinion, in order to really bring out the best of y'all have to not let Bonds get on the podium, bro. I'm not saying this from a place of disrespect. I'm not saying this from a place of hatred, right? That's one thing people cannot come at me for, because y'all know me. I am not disrespectful at all. I'm just thinking about I'm thinking from a place of trying to win. I want to win, right? I want to win. And I know y'all want to win, right? Because, and I mean, possibly you can. Anything's possible. Anything is not possible, though, when we get up here and we do this, bro. That arrangement was, and this is the good comparison I can make. So Jackson, I'm pretty sure to some people, Jackson didn't play nothing that was too uppity, right? It was exciting, right? It was definitely a happy feeling. It was a fast-paced tempo type of song, right? Okay, cool. Those brings a type of vibes as well, right? But it wasn't nothing. You remember when I gave the comparison of a hit and stick? It hit. Personally, it didn't stick with me, but it definitely did hit, right? It hit. But then it's like, okay, Valley, all you have to do is respond at the minimum level of what their dopamine feeling gave off from their arrangement, or do something a little better. And I'm going to be real with you. What I'm getting at is, Valley, that was a door opening moment, I believe, for y'all to really get a point against Jackson. But then it's like you come back with, I guess, trying to play your own type of arrangement, like Doc tried to play over there at Jackson, that, or not tried, but he did play, right? But it's like, in this case, bro, it's not that the song didn't sound good. You could say it was boring at times. Okay, cool. If that's the case, Jackson State was kind of boring at times too. I'll be fair for that. There was times where me personally, right? Because this is the thing, y'all have to understand. Like, I'm not speaking for the millions of people out there on the field, or the thousands of people on the field. I'm speaking for myself, right? And that's one thing you can't take away, is my personal opinion. I was definitely at times bored by what Jackson played. I still liked it though. It was still good. It still sounded good. Valley, I was bored for the most part when y'all played. But at times, it's like, Valley, I couldn't even, bro, it's just, I couldn't get with that shit, bro. I'm gonna just be honest, I couldn't get with that shit, bro. I couldn't get with that shit. Whether people want to say it's a preference thing, I know some people may try to say it's a bias thing. It ain't no bias shit involved in this case, bro. I promise you it's not. I promise you it's not. Some old heads out there probably do like what Valley played. But I'm just like, bro, that shit was so boring, bro. It was so boring. It was more boring than what Jackson just played. And Jackson still plays some energetic stuff. I'm not trying to call the arrangement totally boring, but it had its moments. Valley, damn, bro. Come on, bro. 2-0's the score. And it's all because of that, bro. Like, man, let bro get on the podium, bro. Damn. You see what I'm saying? See, last round was definitely a door opener, because now they done went back to this type of timing, bro. I hear y'all Z5. I hear y'all Z5. See, niggas done turned the knob back up a little bit on y'all ass. Valley, that last round, y'all could have got a little easy point, tied that bitch up. I ain't gonna lie. The opportunity was last round, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad Jackson played what they played. What's this song called? I know this song. What's this song? Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. All right, so I'm gonna be real. We were 12 minutes in. Let me check the logistics right quick. So for those who don't know this song, early in the morning when I think about you. I ain't trying to say too much of the lyrics because for those who know this song, y'all know how the lyrics go, and I'm not finna say that. But I don't know if this was kind of the right arrangement to bring out against that shit, though. I'm gonna see how it sounds, but just based off of how that actual song is, you can't take the way that song is and turn it into a fully cranked song. I don't think you can, but I'm finna find out. Because the crowd already saying no, sir. See that? See that? See that? See that? Listen to that. Listen to that. Listen to it. I don't know, Valley. I think, man, Valley, first of all, that's 3-0 Jackson. That's 3-0 Jackson. Valley, I think right now, what's happening right now in this battle that's being missed is I'm all for trying the new shit, right? I'm all for trying the new shit. I'm not for letting Bonds get on the podium. I'm still on that. Don't. Like, I respect OG. I think he is super talented. And if I see him in person, I'm still going to shake his hand because I'm not trying to discredit anything about his credentials or his resume. No, I'm just saying, bro, listen, when it comes to his arrangements on the podium, it do not bring out the best in Valley, right? So now, my bro's on the podium who actually has been bringing out some heat this season. In this case, bro, it's one of those risk factors where we're trying to play some new stuff, but and I get it. It's a new week. It's a new band, right? So it's like, let's play some new shit. But I would have weighed out my options of, is the new shit we're trying to play better than the old shit we played that does sound more confident? We take the risk of it being old shit, but it's still old shit. But this the thing. Jackson just played a song that was old, right? Not super old, but it was old, right? You feel what I'm saying? That third song, didn't they played that song before? So once again, Valley, y'all could have came back with shit. I mean, I know y'all play some of the songs in the zero chord like the Lil Tecca, but y'all could have played, I don't know, y'all could have played that song I was talking about, the one I just did earlier. Y'all could have played something like that. Something that's more confident, more clear. Because right now, at the very beginning of this song, y'all already had the crowd saying, no, sir. If they saying it and I felt it, then once the song's over with, I for sure am saying it as well, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm giving y'all the chance to really see what it sounds like. It sounds like a Valley arrangement. It sounds like it could really be executed. I believe it could be executed, but at the same time, it's just not fully being executed, right? For whatever reasons. I'm not hating. I'm just saying, like, listen to the difference in and sound clarity that Jackson is playing compared to what Valley's playing. That's all I'm saying. Let's keep it going. 13 minutes. We got about 12 minutes to go. Where are we at right now? 26 minutes. All right. I actually thought this would be a more closer matchup for real. Okay, basis. Oh, wow. Okay, Mellows. Bro, it's just too clear, bro. It's too clear, man. It's too clear. It's too many different varieties of flavor. You feel what I'm saying? It's really, bro. It's really how you want to go about this shit, bro. How you want to go about this. They can play really at this point anything to bring out the best of European game. The question is, do you have the response? Valley, what's your response? Niggas played a maniac on the floor. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I like this song. Let's see if they carry the same weight. Just execute this shit, Valley. Execute it. Just execute it the way I did last week. The bones need some milk, though. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so Valley, my thing is, and I know I'm not the only one tripping because I hear this. See, when I go back and listen to my reaction videos, bro, I listen to them when I'm in the car, I listen to them on my phone, and I'll listen to the audio of the bands without my headphones on, right? And I sometimes be like, oh shit, I sometimes pick up on stuff for that I didn't pick up on before, but 9 times out of 10, I usually hear stuff more magnified than I actually heard before on my headphones. So what I'm getting at is sometimes with the headphones, sometimes it kind of gives me like a little generous type of feeling, right? Because it's like, okay, like it's a lot to really hear. But in this case, bro, this is something that I want to say, and I need people to explain what this is that I'm hearing, because maybe it's what I think I'm hearing, but I don't know. So like when I hear this arrangement that Valley played, y'all, the straight notes that I hear, I'm not saying someone played these notes or this section played these notes and this one person played this note. I'm saying it like y'all be hearing all the lingering noise and shit, like that lingering. I've never, even in our band sometimes, like when it's like they're playing, but it's like it feels like some people are still hanging over or lingering, playing a note or something. Like it's like the note is starting to go into the other note of what the other said. It sounds like a big jumbled up confusion, bro. And I like this arrangement. I'm not slandering Valley. I'm not slandering Valley at all. I like this arrangement. But if I'm being honest with you, that maybe, just maybe, it was just the acoustics of the stadium that they were in, or maybe it was the angle that they recorded at, whoever recorded this when they played it before. But Valley, that did not hit as much. It just didn't sound as fully clean and confident as much as it did a week or two ago, bro. I could be wrong, but I swear for gosh, I'm not, because I just listened to this song and I like this song. This was one of the songs that literally I went back and listened to in the car, right? Because it was bumping. Like, who did y'all play this against? Was it Mississippi? I mean, was it Alcorn? I think it was Alcorn. Bro, y'all, that shit was ringing in that stadium. Ringing. But now it's like, it's ringing again. But now it's like I'm hearing way more clarity issues, bro, than I was hearing a week or two ago, right? I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway, because like I saw another band kind of go the complete opposite way when they went against Jackson. I'm not saying Valley's doing this, but it's giving me vibes. When Alabama A&M was really doing good this season, and then they went against Jackson, and them niggas just cradled, right? They just cradled the fuck up like a roly-poly. They turned into a little ball, right? Valley, in this case, I'm not saying y'all are shying away from Jackson. That is not what I'm saying. But Valley, the arrogance and the confidence that and the clarity that I at least thought I heard a week or two ago definitely is not as there now. I could be wrong, but I'm just telling you what it is. Because if I'm being honest with you, that last round that Jackson played, bro, listen, I was ready to say, honestly, for that round, Valley, that arrangement was so tough. I was going to say, Valley, that was either a point for y'all, putting y'all on the scoreboard, and that was at least a tie. But in that case, bro, we're listening to what Jackson just played, which, let's be real, Jackson's shit was clean, right? I don't have as many confusing type of hearing moments with Jackson compared to what I'm having with y'all. That is a fair point to make. And in that case, honestly, I feel like low-key the lean goes to Jackson. Like, you feel me? Because it's just like, it's not that I don't want to sit here and say, Valley, I don't know it, because I think y'all know this shit. I feel like y'all know this shit. Matter of fact, I know y'all know this shit. Why does it sound like this, though? Why has some of, and this isn't like, Nigel, you're saying this for this arrangement, give us a break. Why has some of the other arrangements sounded like that too? Like, why does it feel like we've digressed or regressed? We went backwards in a way. Why does it feel like that? Or is this just what happens when we go against Jackson and niggas be in their head about really how we're supposed to sound and knowing how they be putting out art? I don't know. Because some bands can't psych you out like that. You feel what I'm saying? What's up, bro? Got about 8 minutes left, yo. This shit funky. This shit funky. Like you hear the sound clarity, bro. It don't sound like you're straining to try to hear what you're trying to hear. It's just straightforward. It's understandable. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck Jackson got going on, gang? That shit, y'all niggas is on crack. Niggas just chilling, bro. Niggas just casually chilling, bro. Damn, bro. Now, once again, Valley, what do we respond with? What do we come back with, bro? Like, listen to it, bro. Just listen to it, bro. I see y'all bass drums. Bro, what was that? What was that? Man, Valley, y'all about to make me take my shades off, bro. Gang. Let's be real, bro. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. You feel me? Ain't that how that shit go? Bro, let's just be honest, bro. Let's just be fucking real, gang. I'm gonna just keep it a whole buck with you, bro. You know, sometimes I hate having to do videos like this of the such because when it's so lopsided like this, it actually starts to make me think I'm starting to hate, right? But for someone who has been around bands, who has been in band, who's played trombone, baritone, tuba, piano, drum set, and then finally capping it off with the drums for the rest of his career, bro, right? For someone who has done all of that, who really, really has a good ear for music, doesn't say he has the best ear, but who has a good ear, a trained, consistent, like been around music for that long ear, and still to this day is, because I'm a videographer, right? Bro, I'm actually disappointed in Valley, bro. I'm actually disappointed in Valley, because Valley, this is not what I thought y'all was gonna come with compared to what I heard y'all come with a week or two ago. Whenever that battle was that I heard y'all go against, I think Alcorn, I think that was a week or two ago, I was thoroughly impressed by that battle. I actually gave y'all the dub, bro. I gave y'all the dub over Alcorn. And some people said Alcorn still won. I said, nah, bro. Because once bro got up on that podium, his arrangements were so cold, they was just yada, yada, yada. Bro, listen, I'm going to say this because we have 22 minutes. The battle's basically over. So I'm going to go ahead and say this. I remember personally when I was in college, right? And some people, I don't know if other schools go through this or whatever, or some schools do. I'm pretty sure all people do. The week of a game when you're going against a certain band that really brings out the best in everybody, it also still brings out the best in your directors and your staff members too, right? So much so that from my personal perspective, I'm not speaking from nobody else's band room perspective. I'm speaking from my band room perspective. I remember when our directors like dead ass used to be like, not on some panic shit, but at the same time, they wouldn't be on some panic shit. And that's what kind of worried me, right? And I'd be like, yo, where's the, like, bro, and people who marched with me for 4 years at Central can confirm this. Bro, like, we would be like, yo, we need some heat. Like, we need some arrangements. We need some, and we would practice, bro, we would have some tough arrangements that hit the band room. And they would always say, oh, well, since the band don't want to learn it, we're not going to play it. Or like, they always just say certain sections never wanted to learn the shit, right? But it was certain songs that we played throughout the week that was heat. We'll play that bitch 1 or 2 times. The band room be jumping, right? Band room be lit as a motherfucker. And then I kid you not, bro, we would never see that arrangement again in our life. Niggas just scrap it because they'll say somebody else some sections just decided not to learn it. To this day, I don't know if the band directors was really capping or if the sections really didn't learn it. If they didn't, slaw as hell, right? I could say that. But it's like, what I'm getting at is, bro, like, we will go into a battle against a band with the arrangements that we had that we believe were the ones that were best to play, and them shits was pure ass. Pure shit. Pure mid. No disrespect to nobody's pen game who wrote back then, but just pure mid. I always give this example. A&T came to our stadium. Motherfuckers played Meeting in our bedroom, bro. Played Meeting in our bedroom. Had the whole crowd. Some of my hoes was in the crowd singing. I'm looking at them. Some of my hoes in the crowd singing, right? And we got the nerve to come back and play Hot in Here. And it didn't even sound like it sounded like Hot in Here. It just sounded like a high school version of it. It's shit like that, bro. It's shit like that. And then when you hear the band director tell you what you're finna play and you know what you're finna play, it's like, bro, this shit finna be so ass. Bro, I'm gonna be real, Valley. This shit is such a bad performance to me, bro. This is such a bad performance. This is a performance where I thought y'all were gonna come in and really be I thought this was gonna be a heavyweight fight, blow after blow, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm not saying that I think y'all were gonna hang in there for the whole duration of a battle. No, I thought Jackson was still gonna edge y'all out. Bro, Jackson came in and has gentleman's sweep. Not even a gentleman's sweep, because y'all niggas ain't even really got a point for real, bro. Y'all could get a point for honorable mention or something. But like, no, bro. No, bro. Like, what the fuck? This shit is, bro. I'm glad I got this video out the way because the other videos have a 0 and a 5th quarter. But, bro, like, I'm not trying to shit on nobody. Because if you notice, see, some people will come in my comments and be like, bro, just admit it. You hate Valley. Have I said anything about me hating them? Have I said anything about me saying this band needs to go back to being small? Have I said anything about even with the staff? I ain't saying nothing disrespectful. I just say, yo, I don't know if it's like for example, with Prairie View. People was like, react to Southern and Prairie View. I'm not reacting to that shit because Prairie View's going through it right now, bro. And if you know it's a battle that you don't even need to look at because them niggas couldn't even beat Alabama State's little travel size, lunchbox size band, right? Some shit I don't even need to give my time to because it's going to be a shit fest, meaning I'm going to just shit on them niggas. I'm going to talk shit about that. I don't need to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't strive to do that. I reacted to this battle because I thought it was going to be a fucking good battle, bro. And once again, I'm not mad that Jackson State is, of course, winning. I kind of expected it. But where is bro, I'm at the point now where I want to see some bands stand up and go against Jackson. And when the one band who actually did stand up and go against them, which was Grambling, people were mad, and I like that shit. Other bands, bro, what's up, bro? What we doing, bro? Why is it when we go against Jackson, bro, we just is it because we just know we can't beat them? Is it because the staff members know they're not better than their staff? What is it? Because as a student in the band, I'm not saying them niggas is better than me. I'm not saying if I'm on a bass drum right now, bro, excuse my language, but Tilo and Jizzle and Tally and all them over there on WT, they not better than me. I'm not saying that shit. I'm over here trying to dump on them niggas just like they trying to dump on me. So I know it's not coming from a student perspective, bro. But at the same time, it's like it's sounding like the sections don't know shit. So it's like maybe it is. I don't know. I'm speaking from a place of I don't know. I'm also speaking from a place of me being in there, seeing what I've seen from my perspective in the band. I don't even want y'all to tell me. Get this shit better, bro. Get this shit together, bro. The crowd just said it. That wasn't it. Get this shit together, bro. Shit got me mad as hell, bro. Matter of fact, I don't even really know if it's a tuba battle that happened on the field, right? Let's see what this last song that Valley played. I'm probably not going to even listen to the whole damn thing. Oh yeah, no disrespect. It's what's that? Shot calling. All right, so yeah, we gonna go ahead And shout out to bro with the student arrangement. We gonna go ahead and move this bitch back over here because y'all niggas got me wanting to go smoke a blunt now, bro. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go smoke me a blunt before I come back and do the rest of these videos because, hey, bro, 46 minutes of a blowout. 46 minutes of a blowout, bro. Right? What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, nah, bro. And some people may say, bro, why do you seem so mad at Valley? Because Valley, I think after this, I'm at the point now where enough is enough, and I need to start seeing what direction we're heading in. Because I can't keep dealing with the roller coaster up and downs, right? I love y'all program. I love the frat. I dapped up so many people. So I love the fact when I see y'all in person, everybody daps me up because nobody thinks I am saying anything rude. I'm coming from a place of concern. What do we need to do to be consistent? Because a week or two ago, that was the band that I'm thinking is finna walk into Jackson State. No. Walk into their own home stadium. Not even Jackson State Stadium. Walk into your own home stadium and put on a show. A show that was just as good against Alcorn, if not better. Instead, this performance was worse than what y'all did against Alcorn. I ain't have nothing to really say about Alcorn. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, bro. And I don't want to know what it is because it's not my band. I did my time with marching. I graduated, right? All I'm simply saying is, bro, like a band this good, this talented, right, with this many numbers, in my personal opinion, should not be going out like this to Jackson. To anybody, really, but to Jackson, bro. Like, and I'm saying Jackson because I saw what y'all did against Alcorn. So I know y'all can do it, bro. I know y'all can do it. You might say, okay, so Nigel, what's your overall end of the video thoughts? Valley, let's play the shit that we know the band's gonna really come with it with. Instead of us playing shit that the band either one didn't know fully, because I heard some of that, they didn't know it fully, or two, they didn't want to play. Let's play some shit that we know the band's gonna want to play. Now listen, this is the thing. Truth be told, and I'm not saying this in a rude way, nigga, fuck the band. And what I mean by that is because if I give you an arrangement, you learn that shit. And I get that perspective too. But if the whole band ain't sounding good, or if the 75% of the band ain't sounding good, don't play that shit. Play something else. Anything else. Because, bro, it's still a battle, bro. You still appealing to the crowd, bro. And I'll be here, I was not pleased. I was not pleased by this shit. I was not pleased at all by this shit, bro. And honestly, for those who are 151 out there, if you listen to this, you shouldn't be pleased by it either. Ain't nothing you could probably do, but you shouldn't be pleased by this either. For those who really love music, who really understand music, you should listen to this and be like, oh shit, the nigga ain't wrong. Like, the nigga ain't wrong. You feel me? Maybe I was a little harsh here or there, but I don't think I was. I'm really trying to figure out, bro, why the fuck are we just sounding like this, you know, in this case? And that's why I keep going back to it. Just gotta be a Jackson thing. Because it's like, bro, y'all didn't sound like this against Alcorn. I think because of the fact that I said this point against FAMU when Jackson went against FAMU and people was like, yo, you preaching. I said, yo, FAMU, we big as fuck. We clean, right? We sound good. We could push sound with our size. But now we have to realize when you go against certain bands, aka Jackson, not only can they match your cleanliness, they can match your aggressiveness too. You feel me? So now we know we know where we got to enhance that. Guess what all the people in the comments of the Rattler fan was saying? Bro, you're right. Damn, this guy's good. He's right. Nigga, I'm not saying nothing wrong. I've been around band. I'm just offering my 2 cents. You can either listen or you don't. In this case, Valley, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say because it's just like, bro, I don't understand why. How do we regress, bro? And I don't want to know, bro. Listen, this is the Band Bros, man. I hope y'all subscribe, share, comment, show love. Let's talk about this in the comments, bro. Like I said, bro, I'm about to go smoke me a blunt, bro. Before I even come back and focus on these zeros and fifth quarters, bro, I just need to go calm my mind down. You feel me? Because it's like the first video to start off in the morning, bro, I literally put some of the clips I was recording from yesterday to the side for these videos. I did not expect the first video, the first fifth quarter to be so lopsided. But if I was expecting it, I'm gonna be real with you. Out of all the bands I'm finna watch, Alcorn in Texas, and I'm not saying those went against each other. I'm saying Alcorn in Southern Texas and whoever, and Alabama State. I think that's who they went against. I do expect out of all these bands, I mean, Mississippi Valley would be the one to do some shit like this. Because think about it, Mississippi Jackson, Alcorn and Southern, Texas Southern, and Alabama State. Who is the band who could surprise you with some shit, with some arrangements that low-key would be like, man, what the fuck? Out of all these bands. Out of all them bands I just named, Mississippi Valley. So I ain't gonna be too down about it. So yeah, bro, I hope y'all enjoy this video, bro. I'm about to get y'all this content. Y'all let me know what's up, bro. This the Band Bros, and I'm out.
It's the Band Bros, baby.